What's up, guys? It's Brett, and today I've got a pretty special pedal shootout here. Now, there are a lot of videos of the 1981 Inventions DRV distortion pedal and the Proco RAT, but I haven't found any that compare the JHS Modded Proco RAT. Now, specifically speaking to the JHS circuit within the mod, because the JHS RAT has the classic RAT, the toggle switch on top that switches from classic RAT on the left side, JHS Modded RAT in the center, and turbo RAT on the right side. The number one thing I hear about the 1981 DRV, which is picking up a lot of attention right now, is that it is a RAT for people who don't like RATs. It's a lot cleaner, maybe not cleaner, it's a lot smoother, it's a lot more gentle, I guess, not quite as abrasive as the RAT distortion tends to be. And one thing that's worth noting here is the volume on the JHS Modded RAT is extensively louder. So I'm going to have it down about a quarter. And actually, just to give you an example, the classic RAT on the left side, these controls are almost identical in the way that they respond to each other. The primary difference is just in the sound of each pedal. But, you know, the volume, there's my clean tone, the volume here, and the volume here are almost identical in the way that they work, but the JHS Modded has a lot more volume. So we're going to turn that down about a quarter of the way to make sure that we have a similar starting point there. The 1981 Inventions is really popular. It's really cool. I think it sounds phenomenal. I don't think it's just a RAT like a lot of guys say it. And I have a little bit of a personal attachment to it. This one's not actually mine. I'm borrowing it from a friend because I can't afford one right now. But I have a little bit of a personal attachment to it because one of my favorite guitar players actually makes the pedal, a guy named Matt Hoops, who played with the band Reliant K, which is a group that I grew up just listening to all the time. I love them. They're awesome. It's awesome tone. It's part of the reason I got a RAT to begin with. And it's a great pedal, and I also think the JHS Modded RAT is a great pedal as well. Proco RAT is something that's been used on guys' boards forever, all the way. I mean, I don't know for certain what the timeline looks like, but it's on so many records, so many records. Let's dig in. We're going to start with everything sort of set at noon, the cut and the drive set at noon, or distortion. In this case, it's the DRV titled on top of the 1981. Again, here's my clean tone. I'm playing my Eastman T386 through my Vox AC10, mic'd up with a Shure SM57, just for reference. Here we go. Let's start with the 1981. Bring down some of the distortion a little bit. I'll put it on a setting that I like to play it at. Let's dial it back. Now one thing that's worth noting here, the 1981 DRV, you can bring the drive all the way down, which this is 100% down all the way, it doesn't turn anymore. You still get good, clear signal. With the RAT, you can't get that. You have to dial it in a little bit. And I'll show you what I mean here. If I turn this on, I lose almost all my signal. I got to turn it up quite a bit to get it back to unity. With the 81, I got signal right out of the gate. Now that's the least amount of drive you can get out of the 1981 DRV, which puts it in like medium overdrive level at about a minimum. With the JHS Modded RAT, specifically the JHS Modded Circuit, you can get almost like a clean boost out of this thing. My clean tone. Adjust the filter is almost like a treble boost. Can't quite get that out of the DRV, but you do get a really nice overdrive. Another thing worth noting that I think is noticeably different about these two pedals is that the JHS pedal RAT also has seemingly a lot more distortion on tap. When we cranked it all the way up, we were getting some really gnarly fuzzy tones, which I know Josh Scott, the owner of JHS Pedals, really digs fuzz. So I'm going to guess he was shooting for that. And if we listen to the difference again between these two, which we just kind of did this, but we'll go back and do it again, a little more highlighted, I suppose. It's the clean tone, and let's punch it here. So I don't get quite as much gain on tap with the DRV, but truthfully that's why fuzz pedals exist. If you're looking for something with more versatility, I would potentially recommend the JHS Modded RAT. And I say that reluctantly. I would say bottom line, with these two pedals, I can't get a bad sound out of the DRV. It just sounds good across the board. The JHS Modded RAT, it's a lot more versatile. You have more than just one sound in it. I mean, the Turbo RAT and the Classic RAT sounds are drastically different than the JHS Modded RAT sound. And they're built into the pedal, so you have that versatility if you want that versatility. But again, the DRV just sounds good across the board. It's so smooth and nice. To me, it's the winner. But I'm also a guy who likes to use more than one overdrive, who uses different styles of drives for different things. If you're the type of guy who wants more of an all-in-one go-to pedal, then, I mean, the JHS RAT it's an awesome pedal. By every stretch of the understanding, it is an awesome pedal. It sounds really good. It's fun to play. But to me, I think I'd rather have the DRV on my board. But again, it's all personal opinion. You can decide for yourself. Let's play a little bit to get on out of here, and I'll just do it with the DRV because I like it so much. Let's see if we can dial in something sort of special here. Yeah, let's go with that. Woo! See you later.